This is Daf Yomi Yerushalmi Terumos. In the article is V'adishur Daf Kuf Daled Amud Aleph 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 lines down. At the beginning of the line, it says a bunch of little letters. It says Shmarim Shel Truma, and that in the Kavnoki, of course, puts it in Tanya at the beginning, and that in the Vilna is on the second line, the last word on the line, on Nud Zayin Amud Beis. So Shmarim Shel Truma, the put them into a strainer, and you poured water on them in order to get out the leftover wine, which is caught in those dregs. Harishon, the first time you pour water into the dregs, also that's considered to have substance, taste, substantial taste of truma. Harishon and the sheni is also also. Shlishim mutter, the third time around it's mutter. This even that taste is insignificant. It's called the Mir Baba Bas calls a kua bahama. Kua means a kind of sourness, but not actual true wine taste. Bamedvar is this true, but Shinasa Tocho mine is when you put water into the pour them on the dregs. But if Havalonasa Tocho mine, if you left there dripping without any water, for Shlishi also, even the third batch is also because it's not water, it's wine. Okay, it might not be great wine, but it's wine. So that's true. Even I guess you poured once water, it's twice water. Third time just left and stuff dripped out. That's so considered to be wine. It's also as truma. Meir Omer Hashlishi b'noi same time. The mayor says even you put wine, the third time still has a nice time of wine. If it has wine time, it's the time choshev and it's significant. Shmorim Shemaiser Sheni. You have Shmorim Shemaiser Sheni, which is a more lenient than truma because it's only an isur lav for zoyim, not an isur misa. So Rishon also the first running through water is also Sheni, but the second one's already mutter. And Merime also Sheni b'noi time also has to do with taste. Yishimon Yotzodik said hekdesh keminyon ho. Hekdesh goes like the minyan, meaning it's minyan presumably for tuma, right? Where there's by truma is a shlishi truma, so it goes to 3. By Masher Sheni is only Sheni tuma, so it goes to 2. By hekdesh is a revi the tuma, so therefore first, second, and third times are also. The fourth time is mutter. Okay, Charison Shel Zav. Interesting parallel case. Charison Zav Zav. You have what's it called? A night pan. That's another word for it. Night pan for urinating. Whatever. It's a jug into which you urinate at night. Bed chamber. So the. Chamber pot. That's what it is, chamber pot. Okay, so you have this chamber pot, Zava, which obviously has their urine suffused in it, which is an avatuma. It's metame b'masa if you carry it, and you you want to rinse it out, so you put in water. So Rishon Mashei Tamei, the first water, the second water, still the substance of the urine. It's Tamei, the Shlishi Tor, and the third type of water is Tor. If you put inside water, right? Have a lot of Tochamayim, you can put water inside, but rather somebody else's urine. After that, Siri Tamei. It's even the 10th time it's Tamei, and that is because according to Rabbi Yehuda holds min b'mino is lo batel. Although Kavanoki adds additional story, which sounds like it's besides even not Rabbi Yehuda, brings down from the Ran the Doran Daf Nun Beis. It doesn't weaken it and negate it, but rather sustains it and fortifies it. And it also still looks like urine. So I'm not sure it's Daf going like Rabbi Yehuda. It sounds like even it's not like Rabbi Yehuda. This is a unique case. Yeah, the article also learns going like Rabbi Yehuda specifically. Not sure why they that's the specific can't be going in like Rabbi Yehuda, but evidently that's the Sugi Nadar of its mashma. It's going like Rabbi Yehuda. Okay, then we said the next part of Mishnah was Kamadei B'Chumas Ma'aser Shel D'mai B'Ilchei Kohen and said Echad Mishmar B'Shminis. This is of course talking about Chumas Ma'aser of Nama Oretz, and therefore it is tummy. So there's limited usage. Right? You can only use it for there's really usage for Shem and Sreifa. But in any event, so the word says Rabbi Yehuda Bar Achsi, Rabbi Yehuda Bar Chani, Shem Rabbi Yosef, and he said, if it's less than that, you can put in your own candle. You don't bring it to the Kohen to put in his candle, put your own candle. Rabbi Asher Rabbi Yehuda said, Ochel, which doesn't here mean food, but rather let's say like Simon said, be a chol, buchal. If it's enough to cook a light egg, that much oil you have to bring to the Kohen. But that's all talking about with tummy. Right? The usage is limited. But if we're talking about Ma'aser Sheni, the Chumas Ma'aser Tar, I feel kosher out. No matter how little it is, you have to give it to the Kohen. With my, and that's also about only by my. But if it's vadai ben tar ben tomei, Chumas Ma'aser I'm taking off anyway. But by ben, if it's vadai ben tomei ben tar ben romuat, so no matter how little it is, you have to bring it to the Kohen. Okay, I love next Mishnah. Halacha Hey. Halacha Hey is Mishnah Test. Karshine Truma. So the Karshinim are seeds which are only eaten by human beings. Ideat Chak. They are called in Karsan in Arabic and Vetch in English. One of these things which don't know exactly what it is. But anyway, the Vetch of Truma. Machin also the Behem Chayla Tani Gomin. So it can only, it's only eaten by human beings when they're really desperate. Then in the days of the famine of David and Melech, they ate them because there was nothing else to eat, and then they decreed they should have Trumas and Mices taken off of them. But since it's very, very lenient for Trumas, you can give them the Behem Chayat Tani of the Kohen. The Kohen gave them to his animals. Yisrael Shasacha Param Kohen, Yisrael also who hired out a cow from Kohen met the cow. Machila Kashin should give it Vetchum Shumatit. Kohen Chisaka Parmi Swell, a Kohen, however, who hired out a para from a Jew, from Regisol, Apishim Zonasel, even though the food is incumbent upon him, Loyachlena Kashin Shuma should not give it Vetch of Chuma to eat. Yisrael Shisham Parami Kohen, Yisrael who took a cow from a Kohen as an investment property. He's going to raise it, and they're going to divide up the gizos and blodos. Well, gizos is not relevant by a bar, just the blodos, and he estimates its value for a certain amount, which is called the principal, and that's an obligation for him to pay back, but it doesn't necessarily have to give back the animal itself. He can sell the animal; it's just as good back its value, and if he sells it, he gives back half of the principal, and half of whatever enhancement in value the animal underwent in the meantime. So, you can't give it truma vetch to eat. The Kohen to sham parmi but vice versa. A Kohen who sham the animal from Yisrael, he can be machil truma because it is now considered to be his animal, since he's not going to necessarily give the animal back, only its value. Even though that's the animal cooked down Rabban Aleph, you know what? Since they're cool down now, let's stop here for today because the next part of the Mishnah is substantial, and that's already Uncle Faye.